Hello everybody. Okay, so this has been an overwhelming last few days, and I just wanted to put that out there, but I'm going to get to this train read, okay, and it's called The Train to Nowhere. I'm going to do this train read regarding a missing Michael Morris from Arkansas. I did do a read on him a few days back, and I've just been bombarded with pleas to help do this train reading to try and maybe pinpoint more of the area of where he is. Okay, so I'm going to do that this morning. Hopefully this video is up today. I have a lot going on in my own life with my job and stuff, so I'm just asking for your guys' patience. I'm getting to these as fast as I can. There's only so many hours in the day, and I'm one person. Okay, so we're going to get into this. So if you haven't subscribed, I'm asking you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit the like button if you like my reads, and please share this out across social media where you can, okay? It really helps build my channel, and it helps me to be able to bring you guys stuff like this, okay? So with that being said, we are going to jump into this, and we're going to pick the card that is going to represent Michael, okay? So the card that's going to represent him in this read is the Messenger, okay? Now how this read works, I don't know how many of you have seen it before. I don't generally do this in my free public reads because it takes a bit to do it, okay? And it's intense. So this is him. This card is going to represent him. This card goes back into the deck. And how this works is I shuffle up the cards. I shuffle up the cards. Sorry, I'm just woke up about half an hour ago, so you're going to have to bear with me here. I want to get this read in because I have something important there to do later on, so... But this card is going to represent him. It goes back into the deck. I shuffle up the deck and I separate them into 12 piles. Each pile represents a car on this train, okay? Now what I do is I go through each deck one by one until I find the card that represents him, okay? When I find the card that represents him, I look at the spread that's in there. I look at the one before him and the one after him, and that is going to tell me whereabouts he is. We're going to try and nail that down, okay? The other card will mean something if there is another card, because some piles are not going to have the same amount of cards, okay? Spirit's going to choose where this card lands, and then we're going to go into the description of the car that he's landed in, and then we're going to go to the cards to each side of him and his card to see if we can pinpoint approximately where he is, okay? This isn't going to tell you the exact spot, but it's going to give you an area that's not very big, okay? Sometimes it can be daunting to try and find that exact spot, but I'm going to try and get as much information as I can, okay? That's all I can do. And with that being said, okay, so he is the messenger, okay? And I'm going to write that down, that he's the messenger, so I don't forget, because everybody knows my memory. So with that, we're going to get into this, okay? And while I'm doing this shuffle, I'd like to thank everybody who has been liking my videos and watching my videos. I want to welcome all the new subscribers to my channel. I very much appreciate everybody who has subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me, and it very much shows your appreciation for what I'm trying to do, okay? And I'm trying so hard to help everybody. But like I said, I'm one person, so I do help where I can. Okay, so asking my ancestors, I'm asking my spirits and spirit guides, please help us to find Michael Morris. I ask my spirit guides to connect with Michael's spirit guides to help us pinpoint a location of where his physical remains are. Okay, in this type of read, guys, any cards that pop out do not count, okay, because they have to be put into the train. Okay. My table is just not big enough for this. Oops, that one is underneath this one, okay. Okay, so all the cards are out now. And now what we do, it's very hard to do this on a smaller table, you guys. So what we do now is we look through each pile, starting at number 1. And we're going to find his card, which is the messenger, okay? Okay, so there he is. Okay, so this is his pile. Okay, guys, so this is the pile that Michael came out in, and I'm not surprised, okay? But he's in one of the piles with many cards because I think he's going to have a lot to say to us, okay? So the pile that he landed in is the dining car. Oh, actually, no, he's not, okay? Okay, he's in the sleeper car, okay? Now, the sleeper car means kept out of sight, drugged, bedridden, okay? So we've got to keep that in mind during this read, that he is in the sleeper car. And like I said, this is called the Train to Nowhere, okay? And it's a missing person spread. He's in the sleeping car, which is number 4, okay? And it's kept out of sight, drugged, and bedridden. So because he is here, you take the card on each side of him. These cards will have significance, but these are the main ones, the ones on each side of him, okay? So here he is, bringing energy, harmony, and balance is what the messenger card means, okay? So that's him. So what I'm getting here is I'm getting jumped in. So this tells me There's some kind of water involved, okay? I'm not sure if you guys can, I want to show you, I'm trying to see my camera here. And so I just got to get something off my screen here. Okay, so the messenger card is him. These are the cards on each side of him. This is telling me to jump in. So I don't know if you can see the feet and water. Okay, so this is telling me that he is somewhere around water. Okay, and he's talking about thinking of the big picture. Okay, so I don't know if people searching have been concentrating on just certain areas, but he's saying to think of the bigger picture. Okay, so what I am seeing here is he's somewhere and it has to do with water. Okay, and this is showing me it's like it's not a big body of water, but it is a body of water, and there's ground that's going around it. Okay, it's not like a drop off, it's not like a well or something like that. This is like there's different colors of ground around him, so that could be like dirt and grass, but it's somewhere near water. Okay, and this is telling me to think of the bigger picture. Okay, so with this water, he's showing me the water again. With this water, when I see an arch like this, it's something of meaning. Like this could be a landmark, it could be a business. Okay, and I'm also seeing a lot of trees. See the trees in the background and see how the reflection is different in the water. The reflection of this looks different in the water. So this is telling me it's somewhere hidden, and which that did come out in, it goes with the train to nowhere, that kept out of sight. So to me, I feel that he's near water, this body of water, and it's not very big from what, see how it's not showing me that it's very big. Even in here, it's showing me it's a very small area of water. Okay, but it's also secluded. It's within trees. Okay, and these two pillars here, see how the pillars are coming up, and then in the background there's something that's going like this. So I'm almost feeling like the body of water that he is in or near, it would be like, it's hard to explain because it looks like there's two ways to get to it, but these two ways to get to it, I don't know if they're dirt roads, but they're not main roads. But then they stop and the water's going to be over here, and it's amongst trees. Okay, and it doesn't look, how can I say this? You can't see it from the main road. You have to go down one of these, I don't know if these are dirt roads or trails. And then this body of water's there. And it's surrounded by trees. But I also see that there's also ground and grass around it. So I don't know if maybe these two places, these two dirt roads or two trails, you know, when you get to the end, maybe there's something there. I'm trying to see, because in this read, you got to really look deep into the pictures, okay? I'm seeing it, these are either not very much traveled roads or dirt roads or trails, but then I see like an opening, like of some kind of ground, and then trees, tons of trees with this water thing in the middle. That's why it's pointing like this. So so it's almost like when you're on the main road, you can come up the main road and then there'll be like two either dirt paths or dirt roads, trails coming off, but they don't they don't meet. Like, so when you go off the road and you're coming up one of these trails or dirt roads, those dirt roads just suddenly stop. Like, they don't continue on to another major road. They stop. Okay? And somewhere up in here, there's going to be a body of water that's surrounded by trees. I'm going to go into these to see. I remember. So with this, he may be saying that he's been there before. See the water? The little body, and it's showing all around it. I believe there could be some maybe fallen trees around it. But it's showing me he might have been to this place before. But this section of water is not very big. Okay? All paths lead home. See? So this could be either paths or dirt roads. When I see a path, when they talk about a path, I see either like a footpath, a dirt road that's not used for main travel. I see like places where skidoos maybe go in the winter, or in the summer they could be used for 4x4s, like to get. But I'm seeing these two paths, they kind of run parallel to each other off a main road. And I think he's just, see these rocks here and these circles, okay? That tells me he's just on the outside. He's not in this little town. I think it's a little town. He's just outside of it, okay? And if you're leaving, I'm going to say he's going to be on the left, okay? So I don't know which direction you would be going. But it's going to be on the left, just outside of town. I'm trying to see what else I see in here. Yeah, but I feel he's where it is. Like I'm visualizing it in my head. It's like, here's the road. I heard that he was on, I guess, a main road. That's the last time he was seen. Off that road, there's going to be two roads that or paths or dirt roads, or these roads are not traveled often. They're not like a main road, but they're two roads that kind of come like this off, but they stop. And then there's like an opening there. There may be a building, but it's not very big, with like a clearing area, like with some dirt and grass. And then this water is going to be, so here's your two roads, okay? And it's showing me here, here's these two roads, and it's got this little piece here, okay? So it's telling me that these two roads, like, stop. There could be some kind of building there with some clearing, and then some water above that with trees like you wouldn't believe. And it's on the outside of town. It's not like, it's as you're leaving. He's saying it's as you're leaving. Okay, because here's the town, and you can see he's on the outside of town. And if I go by this, he's saying to the left. Okay, but he's also telling me here that it's not a very large body of water. So I don't think it's like a lake or an ocean or something like that. I don't know what's close to you guys. I'm in Canada, so but I also see here, there's some fallen trees. So this is going to be an area where there are tons of trees that would be in bloom, you know what I mean, that have leaves and everything, but there's also going to be some fallen trees. And it's almost like they're in a line for some reason. I don't know that. You guys would know where whoever lives near him. Just trying to get a better feel, you guys. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to have any significance, but he's talking about a trailer. Okay, so I don't know if there is going to be, maybe this wooded area, maybe there's some kind of trailer. Because I'm seeing the trailers from the stars and like a shooting star, and you know the trailer that goes behind. And I'm seeing something to do with trailer. And like I said, I'm saying this is just outside of town. And this place where he's going to be found, the area that he's going to be found, it's like two roads that come up. They stop. There's something here like ground with grass, maybe a trailer. I don't know. I can't see what's near there, but there could be a trailer there of some type. Like, is this maybe somewhere where people would put, no. I was going to say like a boat launch or something, because I'm seeing trailer. But he's saying no, it's not a boat launch. But there could be a trailer there. But above that, in the treed area, there's going to be water. There's going to be water, okay? And it's just on the outside of town. So something on the outside of town. Again, he's showing here, it's not a very large body of water. Like, it's not a big lake or something like that. It's a body of water, and in each photo it's showing me it's a smaller body of water, and there's trees all around it, but there's also trees that have fallen. So I'm saying these are dead or they've been cut down, but it's almost like there's a bunch of them, okay, and they run near this where this water is, but it's all treed there. And I don't think you would see this from the main road, because it's showing me these two paths, dirt roads, whatever these two things are that come off that main highway, he's saying are significant, okay? They don't meet another road, because see how it's broken here, and then you got this little arrow. So he's saying it's up here. So wherever these two roads are, they're going to stop. There may be a trailer or something there with some clearing area, and then there's water above it. That's what he's telling me. And within those trees, there's also a lot of trees that have either been cut down or fell down, and are all like, they're not alive. They're dead, these trees, okay? And they're laying like, see how he's showing, see how he's showing them in like piles almost. So that's what I've got for this read. This is where he's saying that he is. So he's near this little body of water. He's showing two roads, like dirt roads. These are not paved roads, I don't think, because he's showing me that they don't go anywhere. They end, okay? They don't go anywhere else. They end here. And then he's showing this like arrow type thing. And see the light above it? It's going to be above that. So this is showing me like some kind of clearing, okay? Which he's also speaking of here and here, okay? And there's going to be fallen trees or cut down trees that are now dead. They're laying in like piles along this forest area, okay? So that's what I'm getting, you guys. I hope that this helps in your search. I hope maybe you know of this place maybe, but this is where he's telling me that he can be found, okay? This is my opinion. This is my interpretation of the cards that come out in the read. This is of significance, these two roads that come up. And a trailer. So I don't know if there's a trailer up here too before this water. But he says it's not very well traveled. So these, I'm assuming these two roads just lead. I don't know. There's nothing. It's not showing me anything after this except for these two little things. They're showing me it's above there. So that water is going to be above that. And there's going to be some clearing, possibly a trailer of some kind there. And there's within this forest that's around this body of water, there's going to be some fallen trees. Okay, and he's telling me it's just on the outside of town. Okay, so that's my read, you guys. I hope that it helps. And again, I thank you for being here and watching my videos. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you're notified when new reads do come out. That would be appreciated, and it really helps my channel, and it helps me to be able to bring you guys more reads. Okay, so until the next time, you guys, take care of yourself and please stay safe. Bye-bye for now.